So, you were born a wolf, and your life is you are blind, deaf, and weigh less than a loaf of bread. 4 or 5 siblings are pressed against you in the dark. Your den is a hole in a riverbank. Somebody else dug it first. Your mother has not left this hole in 3 weeks. For your first 2 months, you will not see the sky. Your eyes open around day 13. They are blue, they will turn amber by autumn. Everything else takes longer. You do not know it yet, but you are the lucky one. Roughly half the pups born this spring will not reach winter, not killed by wolves, by disease, by cold, by an empty stomach. Nature does not grade you on effort. Then, one day, food arrives. It is already chewed. An adult leans over you and vomits a warm meal onto the ground. This is affection. In your world, this is the entire concept. That adult is your brother. So is the next one, and the next. Which brings us to the first lie you need to unlearn. There is no alpha male in your family. There never was one. The word comes from a study published in 1947. Rudolf Schenkel watched wolves fight for rank in a Swiss zoo. Unrelated adults, locked in an enclosure the size of a parking lot. They fought. Obviously, they fought. Put strangers in a cage and you will always get a hierarchy. In 1970, David Meck put that word into a bestseller. He spent the next 30 years trying to take it back. He asked his own publisher to stop printing his own book. Because in the wild, your pack is not a gang. It is a mother, a father, and their children. Your alpha is your dad. He does not lead through violence. He leads by being older than you. A wolf does not fight his way to the top of a family. He waits, he grows, and then he leaves. But first, school. You are taught to hunt by failing at it. Constantly. Your first target is a mouse. You miss, then a hare. It is faster than you and it knows the ground. Adults let you fail. Nobody corrects you. Nobody explains anything. You learn by watching whoever is eating. You learn which end of a moose is the dangerous end. The answer is both of them. An adult moose can shatter your skull with a single kick. Wolves die like this regularly. Your ribs break and you keep hunting because the alternative is starving. Of every 10 chases your family starts, 9 end in nothing. 9, you are not an apex predator. You are a persistent failure. Luckily, your equipment is built exactly for that. Endurance, you trot at 8 kilometers an hour for hours. 60 kilometers in a night is an ordinary commute. A nose with up to 100 times more receptors than yours. You can smell a herd 3 kilometers upwind. A bite measured at around 400 pounds per square inch, enough to crack a femur open and drink what is inside. And a voice engineered for distance. A howl carries 10 kilometers across open tundra. Every wolf in your family has a different pitch. When you howl together, you deliberately avoid matching each other. 3 wolves in dissonance sound like 10. You are not singing. You are lying about your numbers, and feet that spread on snow like snowshoes. Vessels in your paws hold them just above freezing. You can stand on ice all night and feel absolutely nothing. Then, somewhere in your second winter, something switches on. Nobody attacks you. Nobody drives you out with teeth. You simply stop fitting. The food goes to the new litter. Your parents are busy, and chemical restlessness starts moving under your skin. Biologists call it dispersal. You will not call it anything. One morning, you walk to the edge of the territory and keep going. Not because you are strong, because you are surplus. Behind you is everything you know. Ahead is a map you do not have. Wolves like you have been tracked walking 1,000 kilometers. One walked from Slovenia into Italy, roughly 2,000 kilometers. Another crossed from Oregon into California and became national news. They were not heroes. They were young, unmated, and in the way. Now every single kilometer belongs to somebody else. Scent marks on a boundary tree are not decoration. They are a legal document. And you are trespassing. If that family finds you, they will not posture, they will finish it. In many populations, the leading cause of wolf death is other wolves. So you move at night. You eat whatever is already dead. Then you cross a road for the first time. You do not understand the lights. There is no second lesson. You squeeze under a wire fence you do not understand. A tuft of your fur stays on the wire. The only record you were here. You go hungry for days at a time. A wolf can eat 9 kilos at once, then nothing for a week. Your body was designed around famine. It is being tested. Weeks pass. You have not heard another voice. And then one night, you howl, out of habit, into nothing. And something answers. Not your family, not a rival. One voice, alone, like yours. Another one who was surplus somewhere else. This is how a pack actually begins. Not with a fight, not with a throne, not with an alpha, with 2 rejects meeting in land that nobody claimed yet. You walk toward the sound. You do not know whether it is a mate or an ambush. Nobody ever taught you the difference. Nobody teaches anyone. So you were born a wolf, and your life is